Hi.
Hi guys, Lynn here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. At last we are here. Tumefika kwa hii social media platform. As you guys know, I've been pregnant for the last 9 months, you can say 8, and I was pregnant again last year, and this is my journey. So honestly, pregnancy si rahisi. Yangu imekuwa challenging. It's been really challenging because it's been a lot. I can say it's been a lot. The things women go through kuleta watoto kwa hii dunia we. Anyway, so the first time I found out, actually it was on January around 20th. That's when I realized, by the way, there's something that's missing. Naona mwezi inaenda kuisha and I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. So then nika decide I should test. Nilikuwa na juggle between testing, not testing. Sasa niko tu. Then I realized niko na mood swings. Nika notice vitu zisipoenda vile nataka. Niko na tu swings to weird. So I ordered for a kit. I called Eric. Nikamwambia vile na feel. Tuka order kit. Pregnancy ile kit ile ya kutest. Tuka order, tukapima. And tukapata very bold lines, 2 of them. Luckily we tulikuwa tumesema tutajaribu tena because we lost the other one and we really wanted a baby. I really wanted a baby. I felt like a baby will complete me because I was going through a lot. The miscarriage ilinipeleka a different part of life. Sikuwa nadhani nitaipitia. It was very bad for me, very emotional. Anyway, so we were happy. We decided to go to hospital. We went to hospital next day for our first ultrasound. This time hatuko tunataka kufumble because the previous pregnancy there is a lot hatuko tunajua na tulikuwa tunafeel if we had information, if we knew about folic acid, if we knew about consultation and everything, maybe inge survive. So this time we didn't want to fumble. We went to hospital immediately, and as I was told I was 8 weeks pregnant. Was it 8 weeks? Yes. Nanimbali mtu usahau vitu mingi. I was told I was 8 weeks pregnant at that time. It was not really viable, so we had to look for a gynecologist. So cause it was hata pia ilikuwa a 50-50 chance. So we went to a gynecologist, wakatupatia dawa za kusustain. Hizo dawa ni hectic. Ilikuwa dawa ya 30 days. Zingine nilikuwa na kunywa, zingine nilikuwa na insert. I had to insert every day for 30 days so that we can sustain, so that we can balance my hormones out. Ndio zikuwe kama za pregnant woman. We were given medication to sustain the pregnancy because it was not viable, and tukapewa dawa zingine za kumeza, zingine za insert, and we had to do it, and tulikuwa very happy because what if atungeenda hospitali immediately this time round. Kenya ili happen last time inge to happen ya tena this time, you get ya. So it was a bit challenging kufuatilia dawa. Zilikuwa za 30 days and Eric had to do some other stuff, you know, kama kunieka dawa and all. So by the way, nimesahau kusema, let me tell you guys, once you know you're pregnant, ukijua tu uko pregnant saa hii, yani unapata symptoms the next hour. Sijui nini ina happen, nimeona ime happen ya watu wengi sana. I've watched several YouTube videos, kila mtu anasema the same thing. Once you know uko pregnant, unapata symptoms the next day latest. Mimi first trimester, oh my god. The moment I knew I was pregnant, the second day when we went to the clinic, nilikuwa nishaanza kufeel nausea. The third day I couldn't eat, I couldn't swallow water. I was just puking. Nilikuwa na puke kila time, nikiona food na puke, nikiona maji na puke, nikimeza saliva na puke. Asubuhi nilikuwa nashangaa nitafanya nini kwanza, cause I used to wake up, nilikuwa nimechoka, nilikuwa na njaa na nilikuwa na nausea. So unashangaa nikule kwanza ama ni puke kwanza. Alafu I had all day sickness. Nilibeat. Oh my god, nilibeat. It was hectic. I used to sleep on the floor. Kai, mimi kuna mtu ashaipitia first trimester kama yangu. Ilikuwa ngumu. I swear ilikuwa ngumu guys. Ilikuwa ngumu. But Eric alikuwa supportive all in all. Alafu hakuna kitu unataka. Sikuwa nataka favorites zangu, all of a sudden hazikuwa favorites. Then zile hazikuwa favorites tena nilikuwa na feel kama naweza kula, but hata nikikula ama yani the thought, sijui hata nitasemaje. I used to order food. I could order food na order kama maybe rice na beef. But before ni order, nimekio order before your food ifike hapo kwa nyumba, ilikuwa ishanitoka. Imagine. First trimester was crazy. It was really crazy, but we managed. So after nimefika 3 months, nikauliza tena gaina, akaniambia the morning sickness, the nausea, ita wear off. Mine didn't wear off. See, I waited. Nikangoja the 4th month, ika wear off, tukienda kuingia 5 months. So that's when nikaanza kupata cravings, nikaanza kutamani tu vitu. By that time I was still hiding. I started showing, by the way, hapa chini. I had a small, let me say, ilikuwa kama protrusion. It's not a bump, ilikuwa ka protrusion kadogo. Nikiingia towards 5 months, but I was still free. Nilikuwa natembea around. I wonder haikulika aje. Sijui mbona sleuth hakuipata. Anyway, so we get to the 5th month, and so I've started craving. I've started feeling tired. I've started having mood swings. I've started getting emotional. I wasn't that emotional during the first trimester. The second trimester, oh my god, I was paining the So the second trimester I started craving, and the second two, nilikuwa the second week of the 5th month, I started getting sick. So before pregnancy, nimekuwa na ulcers. I can say for the better part of my life, nimekuwa na ulcers for like 10-12 years now. But sikudhani zita escalate to that point. So I started getting sick. I started losing weight. I started not eating because I didn't know when you get pregnant, kuna acid reflux ina increase, especially when you take acidic foods. Personally, I love pineapple so much. It's my favorite fruit. I used to take lots of them. I think hiyo ndio ili trigger. So hapo ndo tulianza another journey ya kwenda hospitali. Tumeenda hospitali. I've been pricked. So the first time we went to hospital, I didn't really know what it is because it was a different kind of pain. I know how I feel nikiwa na ulcers, but this one ilikuwa inanidunga, and it used to start hapa kwa spine, then ina spread kwa ribs, then inafika hapa kwa duodenum, inafika hapo, then all of a sudden nikibreathe na feel ni kama mtu amechukua msumari 1 million ananifanyia hivi, ananidunga. So it was a new kind of pain. Nilipanic at first because sikuwa najua kama ni pregnancy ama ni my gut. I didn't know kama develop gut problems to that extent. So we went to hospital. I was admitted. At first I was admitted for a night. Yes, so they said I'm having gastritis. I was told to avoid certain foods zile ziko high in acidic, lemon, pineapples, tea, tomatoes, and I really did a great job nikifanya hivyo, nikiavoid, but haikuwork. So we started having hospital visits weekly, ama after 2 weeks tunaenda hosi. Alafu ilikuwa every time it was an emergency. Every time I was in pain, I used to cry. I lost weight. I was worried for my baby. Yani I didn't enjoy pregnancy. At all because of gastritis. I couldn't eat. I couldn't satisfy my cravings. I was always so cautious. I couldn't go eat out with my friends. Nilikuwa tu nimefungiwa tu. Alafu hospitals are traumatizing. Every time unaekwa IV hapa, si poa. Then I always used to get worried for baby because now sikuwa najua kama medication, because I was nilikuwa nimekuwa kwa medication mingi sana. I used to take like 6-8 tablets thrice a day, so those are like 18. I used to take a lot of tablets. I used to take syrups for me just to ndio nipambane tu na That's why I didn't create so much content when I was pregnant. When I found time, when I was well, I used to take advantage of that. Yeah, so acidity kanisumbua the 5th month, the 6th month, the 7th month, the 8th month, tukufika 9. Atukufika 9th month. But all in all, Eric was very, very, very supportive. He was very patient with me, because kuwa na mtu mgonjwa every time, especially a pregnant sick person, si rahisi. So the 6th month, we had already planned our reveal. We were supposed to go to Scotland, then to UK, but apparently hatukuwa tunajua that there is a limit in the weeks of pregnancy. So mimi nilikuwa nimepita hizo weeks, sikuwa najua. My visa was ready, though tulikuwa tumesumbuliwa na visa ndio ilifanya tuchelewe actually, because kama tungepata hiyo visa earlier, even a week earlier, ningeenda, imagine. So visa ikachelewa. So by the time tulikuwa tunapata visa, I couldn't travel because apparently I was too pregnant for that, and at the same time it was a decision tulimake sisi wawili. Tulikuwa tuna feel like at that time I used to get sick sana. It was so frequent to a point that tukaona boarding a flight ya almost 10 hours, and what if nigonjeke kwa ndege, so it was a tough decision. I really wanted to go, but we didn't. So we decided to reveal here. We did a photo shoot, and now I was free, because ilifika point I wasn't going to the malls, I wasn't going for shopping, I wasn't going to hang out with my friends. Every time hata nikidrive Vio zilikuwa huku juu. Hata nilikuwa tempted kuongeza tint. Cause I knew I was going to reveal in UK. Alafu, it's okay, it's life. Yeah, it's life. So the reason why I hid my pregnancy, by the way, it's because I knew I was going to reveal there, and I wanted it to be something big. Niliona ni something worth of waiting for. Yeah. So after the reveal, I got my, I can say I got my social life back, because nilikuwa tu na kasakoli tu kadogo, like 4 people, like 3 people, imagine, throughout my pregnancy. But after the reveal, at least I used to get out more. I used to go for drives. I used to take myself out for lunch and everything. Hey, let me talk about Eric and maandamano. Guys, that time I was pregnant and scared. You know, nilikuwa naona watu wakisema kwa comments, ai, kwani Lynn, huogopi sijui nini? Alafu people didn't know that I was pregnant, imagine. So, hey, hata sikuwa nataka watu sasa wajue. Watu wangekuwa scared for me, imagine. So I used to be scared. Because now, you don't know what the government can do. I don't know. I used to overthink. My emotions were all over. Kai. Especially when alikuwa ana get arrested. Oh my God. I used to get really, really, really scared. Really scared. Mpaka ikafika point kuna siku moja nikasema, ai, ama nitakuja hapa nienda kuwa single mom. Juu mtu atafungwa jela hapo for 40 years. Alafu, lakini emotions of pregnancy, ai, hata huwezi think straight. Ni kama logic huenda. Honestly, mtu akiwa pregnant, emotions ziko hivi, logic iko hivi. Mtu tumia emotions kuthink. But time ya maandamano, I used to be really scared. I used to be really scared for him. Nilikuwa tunaona kuisha. Nimeachwa, nimekuwa single. Amefungwa. Ameibiwa. I don't know. Hata nikisikia mlango mtu akibisha, I used to panic, especially when I was alone. So, my gender reveal. So we had planned together. We had said that we'll plan together, we'll do a gender reveal on August 5th. Blah blah blah, tutajua gender, nini. By the way, I didn't know he was going to surprise me. Hiyo time tulikuwa tunapanga, ndio alifanya gender reveal that weekend. I mean, oh my God. We wanted a girl. Eric wanted a girl. I wanted a girl. We really wanted to have a girl, and we were really happy. I'm so happy Ali plan gender reveal. Aki alinisaidia, because planning parties and events si rahisi, especially ukiwa pregnant, you're exhausted. In my case, I used to get sick. I can say I'm so happy he did that for me. Alinichukulia kama mzigo kingine hapo. Hey, I was so happy he did that for me, Aki. The surprise, I didn't know he was going to surprise me. Hapo alinipata ukweli. And Makio, guys, we had planned to do our gender reveal on 5th of August. Let me tell you guys, I gave birth on 6th of August. Kyla was born on 6th. Imagine. So it means that Singe make it to the gender reveal, because my delivery was hectic. I labored for 6 days. I started laboring in July 31st. So it was on a Monday, and I was going to town to buy a musical mobile for baby's bed. So on my way in the morning, I felt crampy. Then I had dropped something. I didn't know. I had discharged something. I didn't know that was the mucus plug, actually. So after googling 3 days later, ndio nilijua. So nikapata discharge, it was pinkish, mucusish, I don't know kuna jina kama hiyo. And nika ignore, but I told him nikakuja nikamwambia kai babe, na feel weird, na feel crampy, and he told me maybe it's because you're exhausted, blah blah blah. I assumed. So I prepared, nikatoka kwa nyumba, nikasema naenda town kubaya mtoi musical mobile. On my way to town, I stopped over kwa car wash, and then I started feeling cramps, like period cramps. Then nikasema hapana, a pregnant person haufai kufeel cramps. So nikasema ama ni Braxton Hicks, cause kuna hizo contractions. Once you get to 30 weeks, your body inaanza kuprepare for contractions, ina prepare for labor. So kuna contractions mtu upata, but si real contractions, unaona. So zinaitwa Braxton Hicks. So I started thinking ama ni Braxton Hicks. Then nikasema si Braxton Hicks, but ni nini. So I called my mom, nikamwambia mom, sasa asubuhi when I was in the washroom I discharged something and it had some stains of blood, and also when I was in the shower. So mom told me I'm not supposed to get that kind of a discharge, because when you're pregnant, discharge inakuanga creamy white to white and it's very light, yeah. So akaniambia I'm not supposed to. So I go niende niangaliwe, nione kama mtoto yako sawa, na maybe kama naweza kuwa nimepata infection. No, because ukiwa pregnant you're so prone to that, yeah. So I called Eric. He was shooting. I called him, akaniambia we drive towards the hospital, tukua pamoja. I called my gynecologist, nikamwambia. He also said the only way to know whether I'm okay or not is through an ultrasound, yeah. So tukaenda tukafanya ultrasound, tukaona mtoto ako sawa, heartbeat iko sawa, but now walikuwa anajaribu kuangalia hapo karibu na cervix, and all of a sudden for the first time ilikuwa blurry, she couldn't see. So she had to use, I don't know what it's called, ni ultrasound, but you have to insert to get a better vision. So she had to use that, and we checked, and I was already dilating. I was almost 2 centimeters dilated. So I think kila kitu ni brain, ya brain ikisha register information, then inactivate body. Immediately she told me I'm dilated, I started feeling labor pains immediately. So ika escalate, ikaacha kuwa ilikuwa cramps, ilikuwa uncomfortable, because ilikuwa inakuja inanipata, then inaachilia, inakuja tena inaachilia. But sasa ilikuwa inakuja after 10-15 minutes, ina last for a minute or 2, then inaenda. So after that nikaanza sasa kupata contractions za ukweli, contractions, yani labor sio rahisi. So we went to my gynecologist, he checked again, I was dilating, so I had to be admitted. I was given a steroid. The first thing alinidunga, the moment ali notice I'm dilating, alinidunga steroid on my thigh to akasema it's to prepare the baby's lungs, just in case I go into now active labor, yeah? So he said that I should be admitted, I should go to the hospital, get admitted, so that we can see if we can just sustain the pregnancy for a week or 2, yeah, for the baby's lungs to mature. That time I was 33 weeks pregnant, 33 weeks 4 days. So yeah, we went to hospital, nikadungwa steroids zingine, tusindano tuna uchungu. Then I was admitted for 4 days. At the same time I was on medication for 24 hours. There was a medication that was running with a machine, ilikuwa inaenda ikicontract it was for 24 hours haiishi. So if I want to go to the washroom, I used to call the nurse so that anaweza toa IV, I go then anarudisha. Yeah, so I was on medication for 24 hours. A lot happened. I was in pain. Let me tell you, hizo painkillers za hospitali hazikuwa zina work. Because I was in the best hospital, I was in Nairobi hospital. Those painkillers were not working. Labor pains, hakuna kitu ina work. Yani you have to just vumilia. So they used to give me painkillers and sometimes medicine to suppress me from getting pain. I used to get dizzy, I sleep. That's how I used to manage. Even though nili manage hizo siku 4. So on the third day after ile medication 24 hours imeisha, wakaniambia I'm okay. They used to, walikuwa wanaangalia heartbeat ya mtoi every 2 hours. Wakaniambia niko sawa, wakaniambia my cervix has closed, so the pain had reduced, the cramping had reduced, so they discharged me and we were hoping maybe to buy some time. But I had a feeling deep down in my heart, nilikuwa najua hatutafika hata 38 weeks because of the way I was feeling. Yeah, nilikuwa na feel ini labor ya ukweli. So when I went home, I stayed for a day. Yes, I stayed for a day. Bado I was in labor. I used to feel pain, cramping, the contractions. I used to really feel them. I told Eric I'm not feeling like everything is right. You know, now sasa baby alikuwa ameshuka kabisa. So she was actually now her head was now sitting on my genitals. So you can imagine the pain. So I couldn't sit properly. I couldn't kusimama, ilikuwa uchungu kuketi because now I was already swollen down there. I was really swollen. I actually thought I had an infection, but I didn't. I was really swollen down there. It's because baby's weight was yote ilikuwa hapo chini. She was really pushing, yeah. I think alikuwa shasema it's time. So we went again to hospital. I got checked again. I was told that we could buy again some time. Then we came back home. On Saturday that week I was in hospital the whole of that week. So on Saturday I was here with mom. Nika feel mtoi, the baby is not kicking the way she kicks. So I started monitoring. In the morning, the whole morning nika feel amekick once na ilikuwa already 1. So nika panic. So nilikuwa nampoke, namchezesha, namuimbia, nakula sweet things. Unajua hizo myths za if you eat what you crave, it will activate the baby. So I used to do that. I listened to the music I always listen to, nionekana tamuactivate, ikakata. So the next time she kicked from 1, she kicked again at 4. And it was once, actually it wasn't kicking like ile kicking nilikuwa nimezoea, it was kaka movement. So I started panicking. I told my mom akaniambia, we called the gynecologist again. Then I was recommended for an ultrasound. We went for an ultrasound at 8 in the evening. We checked the baby's heartbeat. It was okay. She was okay. But now, when they were trying to measure the amniotic fluid, I think alikuwa sha accumulate so much space. It was a bit hard, yeah. So we came back home that Saturday, tukalala, mimi na contractions zangu. Sunday asubuhi, let me tell you guys, zile contractions nilikuwa nimefeel before medication. Jusa hizi this time zilikuwa suppressed na dawa. Kama sina dawa, zinakuja kukuja. Kama nimekunywa dawa niko sawa. So ile contraction nilikuwa na feel, so ikakuja kama 50 times. So I woke up nikaamshwa na contractions. Nikasema acha nitembee kidogo. By the time nilikuwa nafika kwa sitting room, you know, my mom was here because nilikuwa nimeadmitiwa hiyo time yote. She's always supportive, yeah. So I came to the living room. I found my mom. Nikamwambia na feel contractions kabisa. Akaniambia ni zile, utakuwa sawa, blah blah blah. I called Eric. Eric said the same thing. I called my gynecologist. He said the same thing until I puked. So I started feeling contraction, na contract na puke, na contract na puke. So ilikuwa hivyo, nakimbia tu. Yani nilikuwa tu nakimbia all over kwa nyumba. After hiyo episode, it was an episode of like 1 hour. Then I told Eric again to call the gynecologist. He called him, then asazilale the gynecologist, then I'm puking. Then he said, yeah, we have to do an emergency CS, yeah. Guys for watching. I'm so happy I've shared this journey with you guys. I hope you've learned something. I hope some of you have gotten a great message. Some of you have been encouraged by my journey, and I'm hoping that we'll continue this journey together. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and tune in for more content. Thank you guys. God bless you.